picks it up. Well, Paul was over with Penrod and didn't see the tag. And Penrod and Bergstrom choke away on Dahl. Oh, boy, they snap him off that top rope. Slingshots him off there. Bergstrom hooks his leg and covers. 2. Dahl kicks out, though. Steve Dahl, still alive, kicks out at the 2. We're 13.5 minutes. Pass in the USWA World Tag Team title bout. Simply Divine, Rex King and Steve Dahl challenging Principal CW Bergstrom and Bergstrom's A student Melvin Penrod Jr. Bergstrom whips him into the turnbuckle. Follows with a forearm. Oh, and he just takes Dahl and throws him. That's Bergstrom up on the middle ropes. Boy, CW Bergstrom, a big guy. Comes off, misses with the leg, though, as Dahl gets out of the way. Steve Dahl gets out of there. On his feet, and he tags Rex King. King leaps over, comes in, and Paul Neighbors is going to stop him again. Oh, Bergstrom grabs Dahl and nails him with a right. Well, it's the second time now that Rex King has gotten a tag, and King just clobbered Paul Neighbors. He grabs Bergstrom, sends him into the ropes. Oh, but Paul's called for the bell. Oh, boy, Rex King and Steve Dahl going after CW Bergstrom and Melvin Penrod Jr. Paul Neighbors has called for the bell in 14:49 after Rex King decked him and sent him now. King over on Bergstrom. Steve Dahl's got Bert Prentice now. Oh, he nailed Prentice with a right. And they go after Bergstrom and Penrod, and boy, they hightail it out of here quickly.
Here they are right here. Rex King and Steve Dahl to talk a little bit about this situation with the tag titles.
First thing I'd like to say, Dave, is this. This comes from Steve and I both. We'd like to thank all these great fans out here for standing behind us and supporting us. You know, nobody has to tell Steve and myself that we've done some pretty rotten things since we've been here in the USWA. But we kind of got started out on the wrong foot. We were hanging with the wrong crowd. And now we're here to make things right. If it wasn't for that no-good-for-nothing, low-down scumbag Paul Neighbors that Bert Prentice had in his back pocket, you'd be looking at the new World Tag Team Champions for the second time. But the bottom line comes down to this. Steve and myself, we've never come out here and lied to these people, and we're not going to start lying now. When we set out to do something, ain't that right, brother? We get the job done. And that's just exactly what we do. We're not quitting until Bert Prentice, CW Bergstrom, and Fat Boy Penrod are out of the USWA. Get on it. Tell them about it, Steve.
That's right. We've got a little surprise for all the USWA fans. Now, we've got another match signed. And Bert Prentice, you ain't going to like this a bit, because you're stepping into our backyard now. We got you guys signed for the USWA Tag Team titles. No disqualification. No time limit. And Bert Prentice, here's the part that's going to interest you, son. You know, you're always sticking your nose in our business. Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to be in their corner. That's fine and dandy with us. And let me tell you fans something. That's fine and dandy with you guys. Because coming up, baby, we're going to have somebody in our corner. Somebody right here in the USWA that all the fans know. When there's a job to be done, he gets the job done. So in our corner for the USWA World Tag Team titles is going to be none other than the fabulous one, Jeff Jarrett. All right, baby. Yeah. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it, because I'm telling you something. We're promising you people, we're promising you, Dave, we're promising everybody. We're taking those belts back home, and it's not for Simply Divine. It's for the people now.
Very good, Steve. Rex, thank you very much. Jeff will be in their corner. The announcement made right here. And winning this one for the fans. Boy, they sure have had a change of attitude. Got the fans behind them and ready to go. They're ready to wrestle right now, as a matter of fact, as they head up to the ring. It's going to be the Shadow and the Intruder across the way. And who's refereeing? Oh, boy, Paul Neighbors.
Paul Neighbors up there again.
My goodness. Well, let's see what happens here as Steve Dahl looks like he'll be starting for his team, and it's the Intruder across the way. Here's Corey.
Thank you, Dave. Paul calls for the bell, and Steve Dahl, yeah, he's warning Paul early, too. He's letting him know from the start. And Paul said he's just here to count 1, 2, 3.
Call him right down the middle, he says. Yeah.
Dahl with a little insult. So Paul Neighbors there. The Intruder is the opponent for Dahl. Steve Dahl goes to work on the Intruder. Nails him with a right hand. Dahl takes the Intruder over to his corner. Attacks Rex King, and King and Dahl. Double elbow takes the Intruder down. Hey, these guys, simply divine, certainly no strangers in the wrestling profession. They've held all type of world tag titles, tag team titles. They've been all over the United States, outside of the country wrestling, and have made a lot of noise in the USWA as well. And to make a long story short, these guys can wrestle, Dave.
Boy, they sure can. When it comes to world rankings, this team right up there. Problem is, when you lose the belt, you drop in the rankings, and that's been the case since they haven't had the belts. But I guarantee you, they're looking for the belts. They get them. They go right back up.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Steve Dahl whips the Intruder into the ropes. Intruder comes off, catches the elbow, and another drop from Steve Dahl as he comes down on the Intruder. Intruder not able to get to his feet in time. Dahl climbs the ropes and comes down and sends him back down again. Intruder finds himself back on the mat, courtesy of Steve Dahl of Simply Divine. Boy, that standing drop kick takes the Intruder down, and he attacks the Shadow. Shadow comes in. Dahl tags on Rex King. Simply Divine going after the Shadow. Dahl holding on to him, setting him up. Rex King's up on the top rope over there. Oh, boy. What a move from King and Dahl. 1, 2, 3, and Simply Divine. Rex King and Steve Dahl get another good-looking win.